Hey my little mini friends, Coach Jen here. I hope you're ready for another week. Just because we're at home doesn't mean we can't work out. So get your comfortable workout clothes on, make sure that your floor is clean and that you have a safe space to work out where you're not going to be hitting your wall or hitting your fireplace or hitting your couch or something. Okay, let's get warmed up now. Stand up nice and tall, look up, look down, look at me, head to one side, switch, circle your head one way, switch, arm behind your head, shake it out and switch. This is what it should look like. My hand is reaching for my shoulder back here. This hand is grabbing my elbow and helping it to stretch farther. Shake it out. Reach up nice and tall, tippy toes. Working on our balance, get a big stretch. Flat feet, arm across your chest. Use this helping arm to get this arm with a really good stretch. Shake it out, other side. By itself, the arm can only reach this far, this close to my chest, so this arm pins it closer to my chest and I get a better stretch. Good job. Okay, a little space between your feet now, arms out to the side. If you know which hand is your right hand, wiggle it. Let's see. This is your right hand. Okay, we're gonna start with our right hand. Across and up. Now show me your left hand. Wiggle your left hand. If you're not sure, ask mom or dad. And reach across and up. Okay, let's go now. Across and up, across, up, across, up, across, up, across, up, across, up. Two more, across, up. Last one, across and up. Good job. Okay, now I want you to reach down as far as you can. If this is how far you can reach without bending your legs, then you stop here. If you can reach a little bit farther, then you reach a little farther. If you can reach the floor, then reach all the way to the floor. Get to the point where you're comfortable and then reach a tiny bit farther. So we're always trying to get a little bit more stretch. You want to be just a tiny bit uncomfortable so that we're stretching a little bit more. Okay, walk your hands over to one leg. Keeping your legs straight, your knees straight, not bent. Walk it over to the other side. Same thing, if this is how far you can reach. If you can reach your knee or your shin, then you just stop there and you try and get a little bit more stretch every time. Okay, now hands out in front. Put your hands on the floor. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Hands on the floor. Walk your feet out to a plank. Hold the plank. All right, let's count up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Come to a butterfly position. This is butterfly. The bottoms of my feet are touching each other. I'm going to grab my feet. I'm going to pull them in closer to my body. Hands on my feet. Use my elbows to push my knees down so I'm getting more of a stretch. You should feel this in your hips as they open up and you get more and more flexible. Okay, one leg forward, other leg to the side. I'm not trying to put my foot under my tush, I'm just laying it back to the side. Then you're gonna lean back on your elbow or your hand on the side that has a straight leg. You should feel it stretching all through the front of your leg right here. Okay, let's switch sides. Bring this foot forward and turn this leg back. The farther you lean back on your arm, the more of a stretch you're going to get. So if you need to be up here, that's okay. Okay, now let's sit in our base. Here's the base. Okay, let's see a few important things about our base. I want to have my feet tucked safely under my bottom. I do not want my feet sticking out to the side ever, ever. That's always a bad idea. I want to have a space between my knees, and I want to have good posture. I have a straight, strong back. I'm not down here like I'm taking a nap, and I'm not way back here where I can't balance myself. I want to be right here. And the other thing is resistance. If someone goes to push me, I'm not just going to fall down. I'm going to resist. That's when you push back in. Okay? I'm going to resist anyone trying to push me or pull me down. Okay, so this is base. Now we're going to get tall. Don't forget when we get tall, we have our active toes. My toes are turned under so that I can lean back into them. I can drive forward, and I still have my wide knees to have a good base here. Okay? Now we're going to do our kickstand. Pop that leg out. This is a movement or a motion that we use often. We use it for knee on belly position. We use it for inside knee pass. I'm balancing on my knee, on my toes back here, and on my kickstand right here. Now let's see some movement. Move around, find your balance. We can move all over here and not be falling down. This is where we're going to get really good. Now let's see kickstand on the other side. Okay, lean into it, push back. Without using your hands, find that you can balance as you move around here. Good job, back to base. All right, now we're gonna do turtle. Remember, what does a turtle do? When he gets scared, he brings everything inside. I'm gonna bring my elbows inside my knees, my hands on the side of my head. I'm all nice and closed up. This is what you're gonna look like. Base. Get tall, kickstand, T-Rex. Here's my T-Rex or my fight stance. Always have a space between my feet, always a little bit of bend in my legs, and I keep my hands up here. These are my T-Rex arms, nice small arms, ready to grab and then pull them back in. Okay, and T-Rex shuffle. The way that the T-Rex moves is step and a slide, step and a slide. This is the shuffle. I can go in circles, I can move backward, always keeping a space between my feet, always keeping a bend in my legs. If you have a partner, then you can square up with them. Stand in front of them, don't show them your shoulder, don't show them your back, stay square with them. If you don't, then just use your living room space, or if you're working on this outside, move around in your shuffle. All right, get ready for it. Are you listening? Base. Turtle. Get tall. Kickstand. T-Rex. Turtle. Get tall. Base. Kickstand. T-Rex. Shuffle. Base. Get tall. Kickstand. T-Rex. Quick feet. Freeze like a popsicle. Show me your hands. Show me your hips. We're going to do a slow sprawl together. Hands, hips, and pop up. I'm going to do one to the side now so you can see it over here. One more slow sprawl. Hands, hips. First I drop my hands, then I drop my hips. My chest is nice and tall, my arms are tall, and then I pop up. Okay, T-Rex, quick feet. Quick, quick, quick. You can go faster than that. Go fast. Let's see you be really quick. Listen for it. Sprawl. Pop up. Quick feet, quick feet. Sprawl. Pop up. Quicker, guys, quicker, quicker. Sprawl. Pop up. Last one. Sprawl. And pop up. Good job. T-Rex, base, turtle, base, get tall, kickstand, T-Rex, quick feet, freeze like a popsicle. Now we're gonna go over our back fall. Remember our number one thing to protect when we fall down anytime, our head. If we break our head, we're gonna forget where we put our car keys, so that's pretty important. The number two thing is our arms. We don't wanna break our arms, our wrists, our elbows. So we're gonna practice starting your T-Rex. Tuck your chin to protect your head. Keep your arms out in front of you. Sit in your invisible chair, nice and easy. Big slap. High five the floor. And then come up. Here's my trick for coming up without using my hands. I tuck one leg under. I lean forward. I step up on that foot. There we go. One more slow one. T-Rex. Tuck your chin. Arms out. Invisible chair. Big slap. Okay, now I come up. Quick feet. Ready? Back fall. Quick feet. Back fall. Ready? Back fall. One more. Really quick feet, really quick. Back fall. Good job. Stay on your bottom. Okay. Sit in your butterfly position. And the floor is lava. Pick up your feet. We're going to hold it here. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You should feel that building up your core muscles. When you feel it hurting in your tummy a little bit, that's because you're getting stronger. All right, now we're gonna pick up our feet. We're gonna touch our opposite foot. This hand touches this foot. This hand touches this foot. My arm is coming in and my leg is coming in. So I'm moving my hips and I'm kind of doing a little crunch on my tummy here. So it's gonna be balance and strengthening your core. Ready? We're gonna do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Little break. You guys are so strong because when we first started doing this in class months ago, it was super hard, and now you guys do it so easily. I know I could do 30 in a row. Okay, pick them up, touch them for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. You think we can do one more? I think we can. You guys have been watching too much TV probably, so we need to turn on the lava. Ready? Touch them for 10 last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Super good job. All right, now we're gonna do up and out. I'm gonna lay flat on my back. I want my shoulders down, I want my elbows down. If you want, you can even press your hands into the floor if that helps you to be strong. I'm gonna keep my feet up the whole time. I'm not allowed to put my feet on the floor. This is all bad. Okay, I'm gonna shoot my hips straight up here, and then my feet are gonna go straight out. My feet are never touching the mat. And look what I'm not doing. I'm not rocking over my head. I'm shooting my feet straight up. Up and out. 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 Let's do 3 more. Up and out. Up and out. Last one. Up and out. Good job. If you want to keep doing some more of those, then you can pause it and you can do some more of those. Have your mom hold her hands up and you can give a high five with your feet. We like to do that in class. Okay, now we're gonna do crossover sit-ups. I have my feet up here by my tush. My knees are up. I'm gonna lie back. As I come up, I'm leaning to one side. So I'm gonna come to this side, post up on my hand, and reach across past my knee. Then I'm gonna go all the way down and come up on the other side. Reach past my knee. Am I reaching up here above my head? No. Am I reaching back here? No. I'm reaching forward. So if it helps you, ask your mom or your dad or someone to give you a high five over here so you can remember where to go. All the way down, all the way up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. This is where we get our really strong hip sweeps. We can be explosive here. We have strong tummy muscles, and we know this motion to pop up and to do our quick hip sweep. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. If you want to take some time and do some more of those, then go ahead and pause it and go ahead and do some more of those. All right. Now we're going to do our circuit. I'll give you a choice, whatever works better for the space that you're using for this class right now. I have an area rug, so I could do my circuit on each end of the area rug like we do in class, but if you'd rather just go back and forth, that's fine. So our first one we're gonna do is bear crawls. Now this is a bear crawl on my hands and feet. This is a baby crawl, so don't do a baby crawl. We wanna be all the way up like this. So go ahead. You can do it on one side or you can go back and forth. I'm just gonna do a few to show you. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is butt scoots. We sit in our butterfly position with our elbows in because we're not chickens and we don't have chicken wings. Our elbows are in here like a T-Rex. Just put your feet forward and then drag your bottom forward. It's a little more difficult on carpet than it is on the mats at the gym, but that's okay. We're strong. We can do butt scoots on carpet. Okay, the next side, we do knees. These are wrestling shots or penetrations. We call them knees. So start up here, one knee down, one knee up. And notice my chest is gonna stay nice and tall. My knee's gonna go down. And then this one drags up. Down, and then this one drags up. Down, up, down, up. If you want to be very technical, you can say heel, toe, knee, heel, toe, knee. Okay, and the last one is hands and hops. Hands, big hop. Hands, big hop. Okay, so now we have our 4 things. You're gonna do bear crawls, butt scoots, knees, hands, and hops. Okay, so this is a good time to stop, and then you go through as many times as you want doing your circuit. Bear crawls, butt scoots, knees, hands, and hops. And then we'll get back together and do our shrimps. Okay, I have my handy dandy helper here, Gary. Gary, go ahead and pick up your knees. We're gonna do partner shrimps now that we're all nice and warm. So notice that Gary has his knees up and he has his feet up by his tush. I'm gonna be his partner. Now notice that we are not the same size. That is fine. You can do partner shrimps with a big mom or dad, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna stand above him by his hips. He's gonna put both of his hands on my one shin. The shin is this front part of my leg. He's gonna look at his hands with his eyes, and then he's gonna push with his feet and with his hands. Perfect. This is what I want you to look like when you've done your shrimp. Your legs are all straightened out with a big push, okay? Now lay flat again. I'll step up. Now push on the other side. Shrimp, shrimp. Okay, we're probably gonna go out of the frame. We'll turn around and come back again. All right, Gary, can you turn around? Thank you, sir. Okay, hands on that leg. Look at your hands. Big shrimp. Big shrimp. Here, let's get this way a little bit so we don't go out of the frame. Go ahead. Shrimp. Very good. Very nice. Okay, so you can go ahead and work on a few of those. If your partner is the same size as you, then go ahead and take turns, or if it's your mom and dad, then they don't have to, that's okay. All right, next we're gonna do forward shoulder rolls. Gary, do you remember how to do forward shoulder rolls? Okay, let's see. We start on our knees, good. One knee up, one knee down, now we have a tunnel. Here, come over here a little closer so we can see really well, okay? One knee up, one knee down, here's your tunnel. This arm's gonna go through the tunnel. Here's my little trick. The closer you get to the floor, the easier it is. If you try and put your ear to the floor, it's gonna be a lot easier. Okay, put your ear to the floor. Okay, now go through your tunnel. Nice, good. Now make sure you can do it on both sides. If you're good at one side, try the other side. Can you try the other side? Good, tunnel on the other side, nice. We don't want to do a somersault where we roll over our head because we have big heads. When we roll over them, it hurts our neck. I've done it before. Okay, so knee, tunnel, and here's the other trick is use your toes back here to push you forward. Otherwise, you're gonna go like here and everything looks good, and then you fall to the side. That's not a forward shoulder roll. That looks more like a side flop. Okay, so tunnel, look through the tunnel, push through the tunnel. All right, go ahead and do a few of those. Then we're gonna do back shoulder roll. Gary, do you remember how to do back shoulder roll? Okay, let's see. Do you want me to walk you through it? Okay. Okay, take your hands out of your pockets, first thing, okay? You're going to look like you're doing a back fall, tuck your chin, sit in your invisible chair, arms out, but the only difference is you're gonna look over your shoulder, you're gonna kick over your shoulder, you're gonna roll all the way over. Go ahead. All the way down, just sit down in your invisible chair. Down, let your bottom go onto the floor. Now, okay, so that was a good back fall. Come here, honey. This time when you fall, you're gonna roll all the way over. Do it again. Sit to your bottom, sit to your bottom, all the way down. Okay, look over your shoulder, look, and kick. Okay, so if I want to go that way, I'm going to look that way, and I'm going to kick that way. It's going to look like this. Let's get over here so I don't fall on you. Here, it looks like a back fall, but I'm not going to slap and come back up, and I'm gonna roll all the way over. Just like that. And going the other way, I look that way, I kick that way. If you need mom and dad to help you, then go ahead. When you get stuck, go ahead, turn that way, honey. Fall. Go ahead. If you get stuck, okay, turn your head. Turn your head. There we go. They can just give you a little push over. All right, now we're gonna go on to our technique. We are gonna work on back control today. So the first thing we're gonna do here, I'm gonna sit here in my open guard position, or butterfly position, or seated guard. We call this like a seated guard because it's a guard and I'm seated, right? That's it, it's easy like that. Okay, take your hands out of your pockets, use your hands, get in your T-Rex position. Good, okay. Now, do I want Gary to get to my back? No, that's all bad for me. I don't want you to see my back, I don't want you to touch my back, never ever, okay? So, you're gonna move that way, move. I'm gonna follow you, go that way. Wherever Gary goes, I'm gonna follow him because I don't want him to get around to the back of me. Go ahead and go. Oh no, keep going, keep going. That's all bad. Okay, so if you wanna play this game with whoever your partner is, then my job as the bottom person, I have to stay square. I don't want you to look at my shoulder. I don't want you to look at my back. So wherever you go, I'm gonna stay in front of you, okay? Go ahead, move. Okay, you're gonna have to go faster than that. Try to go a little bit more. Okay, and if he gets both his hands on my back, touch my back with both hands, then he wins, okay? Now you go down, you'll take a turn. I want both people to have a turn on this one because sitting on the bottom is one job and being on top is a different job. So here, like, is this a good stance for me to have just like this? No, I wanna be in my T-Rex or my fight stance. And you're low, so I wanna get low, okay? Now get your hands up. I'm gonna try and get to your back, okay? Now if I just go real slow in circles, it's gonna be so easy for Gary to stay square with me. So I'm probably gonna have to mix it up. Oh. He's doing a good job, okay? So that's what I want you to do. Make a little game of that. And then come back to me. This is a good time to pause the video. And then we're gonna add a little bit more to our technique. Okay, now we are gonna do actual back control. So Gary, sit down, please. Go ahead and turn around and face that way. Thank you, sir. Is this how I sit? Sit in your open guard, get your knees up. There we go, where do your hands go? There we go. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. I want your elbows in, I wanna have a good technique. There we go. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. I already came to the back of him. Stay here, bud. All right, now, when we're doing real jiu-jitsu, just touching his hands with touching his back with my hands, I don't really win, right? That's just for the game. So I want to get back control, real back control. All right, 2 things. I need hooks, 1 hook, 2 hooks. My feet are my hooks, okay? Should I cross them? Is that a good idea? Never ever, don't cross your feet, okay? It doesn't count if you cross your feet. So I just put him in there inside his legs. The second thing, I want a seatbelt position with my arms. You know when you get in the car, the seatbelt comes over here and then it buckles under here. Okay, so 1 is over the shoulder and 1 is under. It doesn't matter which one. If you want to go here, if you want to do the other one, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Okay, here are a few options for your grips. I like to just grab my arm. I take this hand, I just grab the other arm like that. You can also do this. If you like to do this, put your fingers together and grab like that, that's okay. What I don't want you to do is this. This is garbage, throw this in the trash can, okay? This is not a strong grip and it hurts my fingers, okay? So here, I got my hooks, I got my seatbelt. What do I have to count to get my points? Do you remember? 3, I have to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And notice my hooks are tight, my head is tight, my seatbelt's tight, everything is tight. Okay, now Gary, get up, it's your turn. I'm gonna sit here in my seated guard. Gary's gonna come around the back of me. Go ahead, Gary. He's gonna get back control on me. All right, sit down. All right, tell him what to do. What do we need to do? Hooks, hook, hook, and seatbelt. 1 over, 1 under. There we go, and head nice and tight. Everything tight, okay? Help him count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let me out. Now it's my turn. And you're gonna go just like this. You sit down. Okay, so you're gonna go just like this with your partner. You get on the back, hook, hook, seatbelt. Everything's tight. 1, 2, 3. Then Gary's turn, get up. He's gonna come around behind me. And what do we call this? Back control. Hooks, seatbelt, head tight. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, that's our technique for today. Okay, Gary and I have a fun little game for you guys that is perfect for you to play with your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, big brother, sister, whatever. Okay, so this goes along with our back control. Gary, go ahead and get back control on me. You wanna get right on my back. Get your hooks in. Go ahead. I'm gonna sit here on my base. Get your hooks in. Get your seatbelt. Come on, Gary. Okay, get up. All right, this is perfect. Get up higher, bud. This is perfect for when you have someone big and someone small. Okay, now make sure you have 1 over, 1 under. Your head's nice and tight. And these are backpack races. So if you have another set of mom or dad and kid, then you can race each other. Otherwise, you can just go back and forth on their back. So this is really fun. Okay, so hold on tight. You ready? Let's go. Oh my goodness, Gary, you're fired. Okay, so Gary's doing a terrible job of back control. So what you want to do is hold on really tight with your hooks and really tight with your head and your seatbelt so that you don't fall off. Because the better your back control is, the better you're going to stay on. So that's a fun little activity you can do. I love you guys. I miss you. And I'll keep putting up videos until we get to see each other in person. Bye-bye.